This is a short reply to Dr. Wolf's Understanding Anti-Bronies videos, for sake of stating comments, concerns, and objections of sorts. First is about the terms brony and anti-brony, specifically that they are very vague. Even within the brony fandom, almost everyone has a different definition of the term and whether or not they consider themselves one. The same can apply to anti-bronies and whether or not the accusation of being one actually fits. The criteria for both are kind of fluid and rather subjective, depending on who you ask. Therefore, I would suggest that one defines what one means in that regard when going into this particular topic, though this is directed at people in general and not just Dr. Wolf. Next, and relating to Dr. Wolf's video in particular, is about wanting to be understood, to which I say that some people are not interested in understanding you or being understood, because to them these people believe they already understand you. For some, all that is needed is exposure to the other side's vocal minority of rabid extremists, and they believe they have seen all they need to see. The last major thing from Dr. Wolf's videos that I wanted to talk about were the segments on taking offense, specifically that I disagreed with them. As an important note, I view taking offense as the negative emotional reaction one gets when one, say, feels attacked, slandered, or similar. As such, I do not believe that taking offense is a conscious choice. One reason being is that most people would not consciously choose to feel awful, and the other reason being that it is a reaction to something beyond your control, namely that someone has attacked, slandered, or done whatever to you. Granted, I do agree with what Dr. Wolf said about how being an agent is far better than being an object, but I get the implication that from his videos, merely taking offense to something objectifies you, and I could be wrong. But obviously I disagree with this given how I defined taking offense just earlier. The consequence of being an agent is that people are free to judge your actions, but I wouldn't say this objectifies you even if their judgments are aimed to be offensive or just happen to be offensive. Odds are they're going to trigger some kind of emotional reaction. But either way, if anything, it would only further emphasize you are an agent because those judging you are in a way acknowledging that you are doing something, and therefore an agent, capable of making choices and decisions and actions. But again, people judging you is something beyond your control, offensively or not. While on the subject, I will say that while I do not think being offended is a choice, I do believe that one can have a choice in how they handle their offense, and/or can at least be taught how to handle it better. This is my opinion on those parts of your videos, assuming our definitions of taking offense are the same. Anyway, Dr. Wolf, that is all I had to say on this. If I messed up anything in regards to portrayal or interpretation, which I'm sure I probably did somewhere, please let me know. And to everyone else, have a nice day.